Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's good to be back, and today I'm going to show you the URUAV 65, which is this squad right here. So I've been having this micro for about 2 weeks now, and I've had about 20 packs with it. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what's inside the box, and I'm going to show you what is this micro capable of. But just before we do that, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please support us. Hit the subscribe button right now and keep us going. Keep supporting us. We have a lot more stuff coming up in the channel and we don't want you to miss it. So thank you. Let's do it. Alright guys, so I've got the standard version here. This is a FlySky version, as you can see here. And you know, the standard version comes with 3 lipos, the charger, and you know, some spare props and stuff like that. And I can tell you straight away, if you don't have extra lipos for this quad, or if you don't have a proper charger, don't even bother going with the basic version. Just go ahead straight to the standard version and you can thank me later. 3 lipos will give you about 12 to 15 minutes of pure fun, and definitely 1 lipo is not going to be enough. Cool. So let's have a look. So when you get a quad, this is what you get inside. You get a manual here. For the first time, you get a manual that is pretty straightforward and it will get you set. Even though you're not familiar with the Betaflight firmware or stuff like that, this one's gonna get you pretty much set if you're not familiar with Betaflight and you know, setting up quads and stuff like that. Cool. So let's put it on the side, and then you've got a quad here. You've got a charger, and then, as I said, we got some tools, screwdriver, spare props, and then we've got some lipos, which is 3 units of 1S each, which we're gonna be talking about all that stuff in a while. All right, let's start with the quad first. So this is a 65 millimeters from prop to prop, or motor to motor, as we say. Ducted frame, plastic though, and you know, you've got some 0603 17,000 kV motors, brushless, and you've got a Crazy Bee F3 board inside here. Now this board comes with, you know, built-in receiver, which is a FlySky. You've got a 5 amp ESC, Betaflight OSD, telemetry, and you know, everything that you need, it's already in the board. And you've got a camera here, which is the AIO 700 TVL, and included with the VTX. We got a 48 channels VTX and 2 race bands included already. And you know, 25 milliwatts. Range is pretty good for me, in my opinion. Will give you, you know, about 100 meters or maybe a little bit more on VTX and a receiver. You know, you'll be able to fly around a park and you know, a small to medium field comfortably, yeah, with plenty of range. So it's pretty decent for the size of this quad. Now, all the information that you want about this quad you can find on the internet. You know, the other reviewers are talking about it. You can find pretty much any information that you want on the Banggood website or any other website that's actually selling this quad. So I'm not going to go in depth of what's inside the board, but I'm going to tell you that if you want, you know, you can find a lot of information on the internet. I will put a link in the description for the product so you can dig a little deeper if you want. But that's what you get in the package. You know, brushless motors, 65 millimeters, you know, motor to motor, F3 board with all the functions that you're gonna need. Betaflight OSD, telemetry, you know, 5 amps ESCs and all that stuff. And then you got a AIO camera, which will give you about 150 maybe on a large field, 100 to 150, you know, range. And that's it, guys, with the quad. Now let's have a look into the charger and the lipos. And on the standard version, you've got a charger here, which is this one right here. And then how does this work? Okay, so you've got here I power this thing up with a LiPo 4S. I've got one, kind of damaged LiPo. Is still charging, but it's really pretty bad damage. So I used to charge these tiny packs. So once you plug in here, you'll be able to get power into the charger. Cool. You can also use a power supply from 7 to 24 volts, 25 volts, because this thing will take, as you can see here. And this USB is actually 5 volts out, so you can't plug in anything here to supply power. Instead, you receive power, so be careful with that. So once you got here your charger powered up, you've got 6 hubs, so you can charge up to 6 1S LiPos at the same time. And then you get some parameters here which allows you to change from 4.20 to 4.35 volts, and then you can also charge into 0.2 amps or 0.6 amps. So once you plug in the batteries here, I'll just use one here, the 6 one. Cool. So once the battery is charging, you've got green or yellow, whatever. Anyways, you get a yellow solid light, and then when it's fully charged, it's gonna go off, and then you can follow up the voltage by the LCD, as you can see here. So it's gonna give you individual voltage for each cell, for each LiPo. So we've got a 6 channel 6 4.18 volts. And when you get the squad, this is what you get. You've got a 250 mAh HV 4.35 volts 30 by 60 C, which is gonna give you about 4 minutes, 3 to fairly saying about 4 minutes flying. Cool. And once it's fully charged, you just unplug it from here, and then you're good to go. Now, just before we proceed with flying, 2 things I want to talk about. The first one is it's actually pretty easy to flash the squad on Betaflight. You've got a USB port right here, so once you plug in, you will get detected straight away, and then you can flash your latest Betaflight firmware. I'm on Mac, so it's a little bit easier. I don't have to go into the FEU mode. I'll just plug in and flash, and I'll be able to to get it done. And second thing I would recommend you to do is to flash the firmware into the BLE Suit app, into the Chrome browser, which is going to give you the latest firmware as well. So just give you a better flying experience and prevent from any possible issues, the sync or anything that you might get with old versions. And you can follow the manual on how you can plug in and set up your receiver. In this case, mine is a FlySky, so it's pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy. And then you can choose your modes and etc., adjust your PIDs and all that stuff. I did make some adjustments in the PIDs because I was having some vibrations. I'm still having those vibrations when I take off, but it does fly pretty stable. So I'll be flying and making adjustments until I nail it. But it's pretty good the way it flies now. So anyways, I will keep trying, and then whenever I get new PIDs, and I'll be sharing with you guys as well. One more thing is I had to do is I was trying to do some mat flips and some power loops and stuff like that, and what I was getting is that the camera was coming out from the pod, and it takes time. You have to undo the screws and try to fix the camera back and all that stuff. So it gets annoying over the time. So what I did is I removed the screws and removed the pod, and I put some hot glue, as you guys can see. I'm not sure you guys can see here or not. I'll try to show you in the camera, or you can see here. So I put some hot glue at the bottom and at the top to fix the camera, and to prevent it from coming out from the from the mount. And yeah, it does fix my problem, so I don't have that anymore, and I can continue flying even if I crash or land hard or stuff. So yeah, guys, so let's have a look into the footage, and well, let's do it. It's really crazy how fast and how small and how fast and how powerful this thing is. So check out the footage. I've been ripping around with this thing and having a lot of fun. And check it out, guys. And thank you so much for watching this video. And ask me any questions if you have. Let me know. Write down on the description write down on the comments, and I will reply as fast as I can. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.